Welcome to Spectrum Sphere, the place where curiosity meets knowledge and every discovery tells a story. Today, we'll venture into the past, following the footsteps of Alexander the Great, a legend who shaped the ancient world. Before we dive into history, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for a weekly dose of diverse explorations. Now let's embark on this epic journey together. Born in 356 BC to King Philip II of Macedonia and Queen Olympias, Alexander was recognized for his noble lineage. From an early age, his potential was evident. He displayed remarkable intelligence and a fearless spirit. As a boy, Alexander was educated by the esteemed philosopher Aristotle, shaping his military genius and hunger for conquest. At the age of 13, Alexander became a pupil of Aristotle, one of history's greatest philosophers. Under Aristotle's guidance, he studied a vast array of subjects, from philosophy and politics to science and medicine, fostering a blend of practical leadership skills and an appreciation for Greek culture that would later define his empire. With King Philip's untimely assassination, a young Alexander ascended to the Macedonian throne. In a realm rife with dissent, he quickly quelled potential rebellions, proving both his might and right to rule. This pivotal moment marked the beginning of Alexander's journey from king to a legend etched in history. Upon securing his position as king, Alexander swiftly turned to the fractious Greek city-states. With a blend of diplomacy and force, he imposed unity, consolidating his power. This unity not only stabilized Greece, but also laid the foundation for his legendary conquests that were soon to follow. Alexander then set his sights on the vast Persian Empire. In 334 BC, his army crossed the Hellespont into Asia Minor. At the Battle of Granicus, he faced a formidable Persian force. Yet, with strategic brilliance and fierce combat, Alexander's troops secured a resounding victory, marking the beginning of his legendary campaign. After his victory at the Battle of Granicus, Alexander's next strategic move was to target Persian naval power. Methodically, he captured key port cities along the Mediterranean coast, crippling Persian naval capabilities. This not only cut off Persian supply lines, but also established a secure route for his own reinforcements. Pressing onward, Alexander the Great found himself at an unexpected advantage during the Battle of Issus. King Darius III had amassed a large army, but the narrow battlefield limited Persian numbers. In a brilliant tactical display, Alexander broke through, forcing a panicked Darius to flee, handing Alexander a resounding victory. In a symbolic act laden with mythic resonance, Alexander made a pilgrimage to the ancient city of Troy. There, he honored the legendary hero Achilles, laying a wreath at his tomb. With this gesture, Alexander cast himself as a successor to his hero, aspiring to match his glory and valor. Following his decisive triumphs, Alexander's forces laid siege to the strategic island city of Tyre. After 7 grueling months, Tyre fell, demonstrating Alexander's resolve and military ingenuity. This victory was crucial. It secured the allegiance of the formidable Phoenician navy, which Alexander astutely integrated into his expanding fleet. In Egypt, Alexander's campaign took on a cultural dimension as he embraced the customs of the pharaohs, earning the support of the Egyptian people. Most strategically, he established the city of Alexandria, which would become a pivotal center for Hellenistic culture and trade, linking Greece to the rich Nile Valley. Further enriching his legend, Alexander founded Alexandria, a city that would later thrive as a hub of knowledge and commerce. Intrigued by mysticism, he then journeyed to the esteemed Oracle of Siwa, seeking affirmation of his divine sonship, a pivotal moment that would bolster his deity-like status among his followers. Moving our focus to the plains of Gaugamela, in a masterstroke of military strategy, Alexander faced off against King Darius III's numerically superior forces. In this pivotal clash, Alexander's tactical genius shone brightly, leading his well-disciplined army to a monumental victory, effectively sealing the fate of the Persian Empire. After the decisive Battle of Gaugamela, Alexander the Great didn't rest on his laurels. Understanding the importance of capturing Darius III, he pursued the fleeing Persian king with relentless determination, a move that aimed to dismantle any remaining resistance and cement his control over Darius's vast empire. With the fall of Gaugamela behind them, Alexander's forces set out across the Persian territories. They encountered little resistance, as many cities surrendered without a fight. Meanwhile, Darius III, once a formidable king, was on the run until his own men betrayed him. His death marked the end of an era and allowed Alexander to swiftly consolidate his rule over the vast Persian Empire. In the newly conquered lands, Alexander demonstrated a sharp sense for governance. He adopted a policy of integration, blending local customs with Greek practices. Reliable and capable Persian administrators were retained, while Greek settlers and veterans were encouraged to populate the cities, fostering a sense of unity and cooperation within the vast empire. As Alexander the Great's influence grew, so did a vibrant cultural fusion. He introduced Hellenistic traditions across Persia, merging Greek and local customs. This cultural melting pot birthed a new era of Hellenism, blending philosophies, art, and social structures, which would resonate throughout ancient history. The march through the Gedrosian desert marked Alexander's most punishing test. His troops, battered by sweltering heat and a barren wasteland, suffered immensely. Exhaustion and thirst ravaged the ranks. The once mighty army dwindled as the desert claimed many lives, a stark testament to the harrowing cost of relentless conquest. The loyalty and experience of Parmenion, one of Alexander's most seasoned generals, was invaluable to the Macedonian army. Yet the deepening tension between the old guard and the young conqueror created rifts. Alexander's audacious strategy often clashed with Parmenion's caution, setting the stage for a strained partnership that would eventually unravel. As discontent brewed within the ranks at Opis, Alexander faced a mutiny. Soldiers, fatigued from constant warfare and distant from home, questioned their king's leadership. In a bold move, Alexander decisively purged the conspirators and delivered a stirring oration that reaffirmed his soldiers' loyalty, once again securing his command. In a pivotal turn, Alexander's marriage to Roxana, a Bactrian princess, signaled more than the union of two individuals. It was a strategic move, securing the loyalty of the newly conquered Persian territories. This marriage symbolized Alexander's larger vision of blending cultures, forging a bond between his Macedonian empire and the East. As Alexander's campaign pressed on into Central Asia, his army encountered the fierce Scythian nomads. Renowned for their horseback skills and guerrilla tactics, the Scythians presented a formidable challenge. Yet, through tactical ingenuity, Alexander's forces managed not only to withstand the nomadic onslaught, but also to assert their dominance, further showcasing Alexander's military prowess. Continuing his quest for world domination, Alexander the Great ventured into India, a land rich with ancient history. Here, he faced King Porus in the Battle of the Hydaspes River. Despite the heavy monsoon and formidable war elephants, Alexander's strategic brilliance led to a hard-fought but decisive victory. Now at the banks of the Hyphasis River, Alexander's campaign faced its gravest challenge yet: his own weary troops. Exhausted and longing for home, they implored their leader to end their eastward march. Reluctantly, Alexander agreed, marking the turning point of his conquests and the beginning of their journey back west. As Alexander's army made the arduous journey back westward, they arrived at ancient Susa. It was here that Alexander orchestrated mass marriages between his Macedonian soldiers and Persian women, a strategic move to unify the diverse cultures within his empire and to secure the loyalty of his new subjects. Tragedy struck in 323 BC as Alexander the Great succumbed to a sudden illness in Babylon. With his untimely death shrouded in mystery, speculations arose. Was it poison, malaria, or a lingering battlefield wound? The loss of this iconic leader left his vast empire teetering on the brink of chaos. In the wake of Alexander's death, his great empire unraveled. Without a clear successor, his generals, known as the Diadochi, carved the realm into rival territories. These power struggles marked the beginning of the Hellenistic period, with the vast dominion he once unified fragmenting into contentious Hellenistic states. Alexander's influence endures beyond his empire's lifespan. He founded over 20 cities, most notably Alexandria in Egypt, which became a center of Hellenistic culture and learning. His legacy also inspired a blend of Greek and Eastern cultures, giving rise to a new era of art, architecture, and thought. Alexander's military prowess was unparalleled, distinguished by his use of diverse troop formations and innovative strategies. He adapted to diverse terrains and hostile environments, using speed, surprise, and intellect to outmaneuver his foes. His leadership style was both charismatic and ruthless, earning him both loyalty and fear among his ranks. The legacy of Alexander's vast empire profoundly shaped subsequent history. It spread Hellenistic culture across 3 continents, blending Greek and Eastern customs. The subsequent realms, founded by his generals, fostered periods of scientific and artistic advancement that resonated through the ages, influencing many aspects of modern civilization. From the rugged terrains of Macedonia to the enigmatic stretches of the Indus, Alexander's Odyssey redefined the contours of the known world. His insatiable quest for conquest bridged disparate cultures under one vast empire, rewriting the annals of history with the strokes of his relentless ambition. Alexander the Great remains a figure shrouded in the glory and controversy of his conquests. His extraordinary military acumen and pursuit of a unified empire continue to echo through time, leaving a legacy both celebrated for its cultural fusions and scrutinized for its relentless imperial ambitions. Thank you for joining us on this historic exploration with Spectrum Sphere. If the tale of Alexander the Great has captivated you, show your support by liking and subscribing to our channel. Until our next adventure, keep your curiosity alight and stay tuned for more diverse discoveries.